So you're looking at a licensed nail tech. Yeah. So I'm officially a licensed nail tech. I wanted to share with you guys my whole journey of going to school, why I decided to go to school. I made a whole podcast about this whole journey before I even went to school and how it led up. So if you want like a more in detailed of me sharing about those things, definitely check out my podcast, It's Slow to See Me Bloom. It's here on YouTube and all other streaming platforms. I'll put it below. But this is a more like, I guess, visual, take you through each step of me going to school and then talking about me getting licensed. So if you guys are interested, keep watching. So I'm going to nail school. I don't really know how we got here. Actually, I do. I do know how we got here, but I never really thought of ever doing nail school. And here I am about to go on my first tour. Me and my best friend are going to go to nail school together. We are both 26. I'm about to be 27 in a month. Yeah, we currently work together at a restaurant, and I've just been thinking about different things for a while about what I could do to, you know, get me out of where I'm working and start making more money. And I was pondering real estate for a really long time, and I still might do that. I've always thought about doing something with being in a salon. I got accepted into cosmetology at a trade school in high school. It was like a program that a lot of people could do, but I didn't take it, and I always kind of regretted that. But I found this quote, and it's just because it could have been different doesn't mean it could have been better. And I've been living off that because that is the truth, and I don't like to live in the past. You know, I actually went to a school to look at their esthetician program after I had graduated from college in 2018 with my associates. Yeah, I have an associates I did nothing with in electronic media. Actually, was kind of talked out of it by the person who ran the school. She was trying to talk me into doing both programs. She tried to talk me into doing cosmetology and aesthetics, but I was like, no, I don't want to do Cosmo. I don't want to do hair. And so she talked me out of it, and now in my area, estheticians are a little oversaturated. I also think whatever my passion was for it, I think has dwindled. I actually always would say that I'd never do nails, but here I am, because I'm like, nails is the shortest program. It's 6 weeks. We plan on starting in October. There's a September 17th one, but that's very, very soon. It's almost September now, and we just lost a few girls at work because of them going back to school, and you know, some of them are teachers. So yeah, so like we're just not quite there yet, and I'm about to go on vacation, so I'm gonna come back from vacation and then I would have to start school, and so I didn't really prepare for that. Currently going to go in and meet my friend, and we're going to drive. It's about an hour and a half to school in the 6-week program. And the 6-week program is 9 to 5. So we would have to basically not work. And so that's one of the reasons why we don't want to do the September 17th one, because I don't know if our boss is going to be cool with us just working on Saturdays. Regardless, if he's not, you know, I'm still going to do it. I hope that's not the case, because I don't want to lose my job, but I have to do what's best for me. It's really crazy. I don't know. I never thought I would be doing this, but if I absolutely hate it, it's, you know, not terribly long of a program, and it's not so much money. I've spent more money on other stuff that didn't work out. And the nice thing is I actually do kind of already have a job lined up. I've been offered a spot. I've been offered to shadow someone. Definitely nervous because I'm like, you know, I don't love change, but yeah, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me in this journey. Okay, so we just arrived at the school. no one's here. And then I realized,
except for us.
Literally, there's 2 buildings. It looks really nice though.
They have like super pretty chandeliers and everything. It's honestly right up our alley.
It really is. It's giving modern, but also schoolhouse a little. But I realized there's no one that has school on Monday, so that's probably why no one's here.
It's giving let's get this degree.
I know, it's so exciting. Well, that's why I haven't given the story of like how I came to decide this, because I was like, we called each other, both got our nails done, we're like, let's just do it. So this is where I'm gonna show it on here. It's pretty nice. And there's building B, so that's kind of cool that it seems like certain like programs are gonna be in certain buildings.
I wonder if this is where people come to get their hair and nails done and stuff, and then that might be like the school building.
True. And then there's like upstairs. I don't know, should we like go in? Yeah. Is this even unlocked? There's literally two cars.
We're 30 minutes early.
Yeah, we're 30 minutes early. We left extremely early because I just thought. I just got home not too long ago. We got home around 6 and then I went to my sister's house. I went to see my nephews because I haven't seen them in a minute. But I definitely will update you more on like when we get registered and everything like that. But it went well. I was a little disappointed we didn't get to sign up that day. I don't know if it's because the main guy who we've been talking to and already pre-registered with is on vacation. It might be best. It's still Mercury retrograde. We really like the facility. It is really nice. After I said we were pre-registered, she basically was like, okay, well, let me just go show you the facility. And there's like 30 pedicure chairs. It looks cool. Like they're getting their kits tonight. So we got to see that. There's night classes, but she's like, you could get this done in like 4 weeks, but since we're doing it around the holidays, we're not gonna get it done that quick. They focus on nail art and like there's more to be learned just in state board. I'm like, that's great. So I am excited. I honestly like, I'm a little nervous for sure. My anxiety about driving an hour and a half. I just like, I miss when I didn't have anxiety about stuff like this, but like, I don't really like being away from home. I have health anxiety. I've talked about this a little bit, but like, I'm just always like, oh, like what if something happens? And I don't know, just like that. I like to have comfort. I don't like change. I never thought that I was like that. And so the last couple years, I've realized I'm very much a creature of habit. And I think that's why I've been at my job for as long as I have been. But honestly, like I said earlier, I was looking into different programs about what I could do to just like, you know, start making more money and to have my own schedule again. I do miss working for myself. I'm used to working for myself. I'm going to email the guy and register for classes in October, and I'll update you guys. We have to wear scrubs and I have to go buy all that. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. So far, so good. Hi everyone, so it's been 2 months since you saw me last, and between then and now I have been preparing for school. Put the deposit down on the 5th of September. So when I was recording, that was August 26th. So pretty much a week later. And then that same day, I'm pretty sure the 6th, the 5th or the 6th, I went on vacation in the beginning of September, and I think we left the 6th. So I told my boss the day before, and it went really well. But yeah, so ever since I've just been getting my stuff. I got my scrubs ordered pretty early on, which was a doozy, let me tell you. I didn't realize scrubs were gonna be so difficult to buy. We could wear black jeans or black dress pants, but I wanted to wear something that's gonna mimic sweatpants and something more comfortable. So I ordered so many different brands, mostly from Kohl's, and then like I ordered a Meta brand. It was really tight. It's just like the mediums are either huge or like so tight. So I have a large pair from Fabletics on Amazon. I think $40 might be the highest I paid for the Fabletics. I also got a Cuddle Dud one from Kohl's that I liked. They are really big and loose. I think those were $35. And then honestly, one of my favorite pairs that I got was like $20 from Walmart. I got all joggers, but yeah, so our attire is all black. We get our shirts tomorrow. Just wear sneakers. I've been really practicing on myself. I did my nails with D&D nail polish. This is cherry mocha. And then I did like a dark brown. I think it's called like a rich brown on my toes. But I just wanted to, you know, try this color out, and I wanted to try to fix the mistakes that I made last time, and they're a lot less messier this time. So yeah, I know you guys don't care about that, but so much has happened, and I did make a whole podcast about what led me to going to nail school and like the whole story, because I know that I was gonna explain that in this video of like why I went and everything. And I know I touched on it a little bit, but it's been a journey, because after the first initial tour, I got a lot of anxiety and doubts about everything. And I talk about that a lot in my podcast of like what I was feeling, and like I have a lot of health anxiety, and there's something about just being far away from home, and it's not that far away, it's an hour and a half, but like traffic is worse, you know. I live in a small town, and it's like going to the city is just like, it's a lot. So I have definitely anxiety about tomorrow, but I'm prepared. I, you know, got a full tank of gas. I am getting my snacks ready and like my lunch. I have my attire. I have my laptop. I have to decide if I want to use my purse as my laptop case, because there is like a little laptop sleeve in the purse. Or if I just want to wear like an old Under Armour backpack that I used to wear to college. So I am excited. I am nervous for sure about like not working. I'm already like running out of stuff. I'm running out of skincare, and I have money, but it's like, you know, just being extra cautious about those things. And it's been difficult because like I said, like in past videos, I am in a lot of debt, and I've been doing really good getting out of debt. And then I put the school on a credit card, and so like there was a fee on my school too if you use a credit card. So like I had put enough on this credit card so I could put that on the rest of my school on it with 0%, because I have a 0% credit card. And then there was like a fee, so then I had to put more on. So it's like, you know, just money, stressful life. Yeah, I'm excited, but I am very stressed. Honestly, I just like, I'm really nervous. I don't know why. it's just anxiety. It's just irrational fears of like something happening to me. I don't know. I can't explain why my head is the way it is. Just hope that it goes quick. I hope this time goes quick, and I hope that it's enjoyable and we learn stuff and the day goes quick, you know. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be very early mornings, which I'm not an early bird at all, and I've been staying up till like 3 a.m. because I'm terrible. I am really tired because I have not been sleeping well, obviously. I scrolled too much on TikTok, but I think once I get there, I'll be fine. You know, just new things just are difficult. But, you know, I keep telling myself it's only 6 weeks, 7 max. I can do it. It's just gonna suck because it's daylight savings times next week, and it's gonna be super dark when we're getting home. But I think for once in my life, I feel like I'm actually gonna get on like a good schedule. I just feel like I thrive when I'm like on a schedule, and I always struggle getting on one. So I think that this is actually gonna really help me out. But yeah, it's a lot of driving, it's a lot of back and forth, it's a lot of gas, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know, I've been practicing, I've been shadowing, and she's really helped me out so much. I appreciate her so much. I bought a bunch of D&D nail polishes just to like get me started, and then I'd like to branch off and like try different ones. But yeah, I'm really excited, and I do think I'm going to really, really enjoy it, because like I love like just like, I think one of the most exciting parts for me, and I said this on my TikTok, so follow me over there, is that I just love like kikiing with people, and like, I love talking to people. So it's like, yes, like, I just think I'm gonna enjoy myself creating and like talking and having fun. I know that's not always gonna be the case. So yeah, I'm like really excited about it. I think I just like need to get through this week, or at least through tomorrow, and get my nerves out, and it'll all be fine. Okay, so first day of nail school is officially completed. I literally just got home like 30 minutes ago. I feel delusional. I'm not even gonna lie, like, that was such a long day. And it wouldn't even be so bad if the commute wasn't so long. Like, whatever, I can sit and be somewhere for 8 hours, but like adding the commute just really takes it out of you. It's pretty much 4 hours of a commute time. I'm really nervous because I'm just like, I feel so exhausted right now, and I'm like, how am I gonna do this for 6 weeks? And I keep telling myself it's only 6 weeks. Like, I've gone through worst things in my life, but it's just like that drive is terrible. I think when me and my friends start to carpool, it'll be a little bit easier. But yeah, so it's like basically I'm gonna pack my bag, get my shit ready, and do it all over again tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I honestly don't. If I wasn't so tired, I probably would just like cry about it, because I really don't know how I'm going to do this. The day keeps changing of like when we're actually gonna be like done with school. I'm just like stressed, but it's like, I don't know, I'm literally so exhausted I can't even think straight, so I'm just gonna get off of here. I just don't even know how I'm gonna ever edit or do anything else. Like, sorry guys, but like, I don't even know when I'm gonna have time to upload a TikTok at this point. Like, I did a get ready with me this morning and I was running late, and I didn't even post it because I'm literally like, when? I don't know, I'm exhausted. I gotta get in the shower, get my stuff ready for tomorrow.
I'm anxiety ruining my fucking life. Sorry man, my picture's a little off, but bear with me, I'm new. So am I doing okay?
So New Balance. So what finger are you going to be? Yep, you can do that. For sure.
Like this?
Mm-hmm. How do you feel?
Okay. Deep breaths, we're gonna try this again. I'm putting so much glue on it, it's still not making a difference. Alright, here we go again. Oh, this is the messed up nail too. She don't want to stay on.
Good. Woo! Okay.
All these have air bubbles. Like those two have air bubbles. This one is fab.
Yeah, that one's really good.
It's going to help it to remove any remains of skin that is attached to her nail plate. So her polish is going to look better, but if you see, we got some pretty good hair, okay?
everyone, Merry Christmas. I know it's been a minute since I've posted because literally my time has been gone since I've started nail school. And as you can see, I posted a little bit, you know, before the journey of nail school, and I posted mostly on TikTok. So if you want to see the in-betweens of like this week, this is how nail school went, the next week, make sure you follow me. It's Madyson Ancell. I was posting almost daily for the first couple weeks of nail school because the first couple weeks were rough. They were rough. Our lunches were 30 minutes. Like, you know, you only have 30 minutes? 30 minutes. Yeah, that was my lunch. Like shoving food in my mouth. There was times where I felt like my blood sugar was dropping because like I was so hungry. I did not know how I was gonna get through, to be honest, because our commute was about 2 hours there and back, and my anxiety is really bad sometimes. And the first week I literally had crippling anxiety to the point where I was like, I don't know if I can go to school. It was a journey, but we got through it and it went really quick. And honestly, I think it could have been longer. And I feel like at the time where I felt like I was starting to get comfortable and like used to being there and like used to being around the other people is when it was like, okay, you're done. And so it went really, really quick. I actually had my first day in the salon on Monday, last Monday. Well, this recent Monday, I guess. It's what, Wednesday? It's holiday season. You know how that goes. And it went well, but it was a journey. It was a journey of me going through feeling good enough and a lot of like old stuff coming up for me, and like this, it's like a spiritual journey as well. Like had a lot of old stuff come up for me of just like I said, feeling enough and, you know, worthy enough to charge prices and things like that. Now I do only have my work permit. I take state boards in January and I'm really nervous. And I hope and pray to God that I pass. I need to start studying, but yeah, it was a very quick 6 weeks. I know my program's a little bit quicker than most people. We actually thought we were gonna graduate like December 13th, but we graduated the 6th and our last day was the 10th. So we only had to go like 5 hours on the 10th, but yeah, it was nice though. And I got through it, and I met some people, and we have a big school group chat that we still kind of communicate with. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say, and I know I didn't like get to post throughout the whole journey just because my nights, my days were long and my nights were short. You know, I'd wake up at 6 a.m. and then I would be on the road by 7:15ish, and would be there till 5 o'clock, and then I wouldn't get home till like 7. So the first couple weeks were really rough. Like I said, trying to get home, I felt like the time I got a shower, packed my lunch for the next day, got my outfit, and then God forbid if I had to do something else, like it was hard to fit anything else in. So it was hard. It was hard, long days, and eventually I got adjusted to it though. And my schedule was weird the first couple weeks because like on Saturdays I would sleep till 9, and I'm like, whoa, my body's not used to this. And I think I'm still adjusting as well. I feel like I've gained like 5 pounds just from like sitting all day, and I know that's gonna be my job now instead of like running around a restaurant, which I'm still doing that. But I had a lot of pain from sitting, and I felt that on Monday. I had 3 clients and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I want to do a whole podcast episode about it just because it was like a huge like death and rebirth for me personally, of just like, how I felt and old feelings coming back up, and a lot of like perfectionism stuff's, been coming up. I always said I would never do nails, that was like the last thing I would do in the beauty industry. And I actually have found like some old photos from high school of me doing like crazy designs on my nails. Like, I don't know if you remember crackle polish, but I did like a crackle, like French tip. I've done like ladybug nails, and I did like with regular polish before there was actually gel. Like I mean, there's probably gel around at that time, but you know, it's kind of new, and it was just like, wow, I actually like always did my toenails and did designs. And so yeah, it's been a journey, but I'm happy to be done. I think I will be even more happier once I pass state boards, which I think I'll be okay. Just the written part, you know, is what's a little scary. Still feel like I didn't learn a ton, you know. I feel luckily I had great instructors that like really took their job serious, and they were really helpful as best as they could be, and they had shown us things like Gel-X and things that really isn't taught in school. So I was very grateful for them, and they're always there for me to like text them and ask questions. And that's just how most nail schools are, is like you learn the bare minimum to pass state boards and that's it. But they were great. They like the nail stores, I've spent so much money. I've literally spent so much money. But the nail stores, every time I go to the nail stores, because you know they were right around my school. I'm very grateful to have made it, and like looking back, it's just crazy that here I am. Like but it's been overwhelming, and I haven't really had any time to like relax and decompress, because straight from school I was like getting like the stuff ready in the salon, and then it's Christmas, and like you know, I have family about to come over, and it's like I had so much stuff going on. I've spent so much money that I didn't have because I was only working 1 day a week. That was a struggle. Gas money, spending so much in gas, like it's been a lot, and I'm hoping in the new year I can find my groove and like get into a routine. But yeah, so school was good as it could be. I think I was in one of the best programs that you could be in. Like I said, I feel like most nail schools, like you're not gonna learn until you have experience. I did have a couple clients, but you don't learn until you have experience. So if you're going to nail school, just make sure that you are practicing like crazy. Obviously I didn't have too much time, and I would on the weekends, and I practiced before I went to school. And then after school, like I had like a week in between of just like doing nothing, and I did so many girls' nails, and it made me feel better and more confident every single time I did it. So that is like my advice. If you do plan on going, you know, just try to pay attention as much as you can, ask questions, try to find like just a good instructors, because I've heard like horror stories about other places, and I'm like I have instructors that literally like she continues education and like will do private like lessons and classes for people. So I did get lucky there, and they are great people. But yeah, it's like any other school, and you don't really like learn a whole lot. I'm happy that I chose this path, and I'm so glad that it's like, wow, we're here. We got through it.
So it's the night before state boards. I honestly don't know how this is gonna go. I should have been studying more, to be honest. I'm just going over practice quiz and flashcards. Got 5 guys. It's not that great. Just nothing's going right. We dropped all the fries in the car. My drink is disgusting from Starbucks. No one makes it better than my hometown. But I'm trying to stay positive. I'm getting really stressed out. And Joel Osteen popped on and talked about negative thoughts. And I was like, oh, maybe that's God talking to me. But I don't know. I'm hoping for the best tomorrow. I think I got the hands on pretty well. But we'll see. Wish me luck.
When the enemy plants his lies, if you welcome it, make it comfortable, it's going to become a reality. Yeah!
Hi everyone, so you're looking at a licensed nail tech. Yeah, officially a licensed nail tech going into 2025. I just wanted to wrap up this video by just saying how my licensing experience was, how state boards were. I honestly like can't believe that I'm finally here and I can say that I passed boards, because I was stressing so hard about it. Let me just say, it was literally so easy. I had a full-on mental breakdown the night before, and I stayed up till 1 a.m. when I did not need to. I was studying things that literally weren't on the test at all. I was studying bones in the body and muscles and all these things. Literally, it was about and every test is different, but my test was literally all about like nail wraps and nail resins. Like the smallest chapter, it literally was the smallest chapter that we did, like 1 hour of school one day. that I didn't really think to, I studied some, but not a whole lot. But honestly, it was a lot of like just self-explanatory, like common sense stuff. The, I guess, judges or the like, you know, state board people were really cool. I actually did a procedure kind of wrong, which was the easiest procedure ever, is a blood spill. We were told that it was supposed to be on ourselves, and they didn't really, usually they say like, okay, we're gonna do it on the pinky finger, da da da, and they didn't say anything. Like, they said it with the manicuring, but I was like, okay, well, he's gonna say it again, and he didn't. They were just like, okay, you may begin the blood spill after the manicuring. And I was like, what the? So I did it myself, and he wouldn't even known. He wouldn't have even known. He's like, oh, did you do it on yourself? Because he was like, are you done? And then I saw everyone else doing it on the pinky. I was like, well, you guys said that you were changing the procedure. But I was like, I can do it on the pinky real quick. I literally took the Band-Aid off. It was a whole thing, but I passed, and he only took 1 point off. And honestly, like, there was some people that were like more lenient. Like, there was one girl that literally during the process was like, oh, is that chrome on your fingers? Those are so cute. I mean, I was like done with like the portion of it, but like she was judging people less harshly. And then there was like one girl, like, there's just some stuff I got taken off for. I was like, are you joking? Like, I even got acetone out and cleaned up my manicure, but whatever. It's fine. I passed. I got a 90 on both tests, and I'm just so glad it was over. We went to Longhorn and got a filet afterwards, me and my boyfriend. We went to Target, and we went to Dick's Sporting Goods because I've been wanting a pair of Nike Dunks, but I didn't get any. But yeah, it's just truly been a freaking journey. It was a quick journey for sure, and I'm still learning, and I'm still, you know, I still get stressed when I have clients that are asking me for all these different designs that I don't really like have confidence in. I still get, you know, I get worried about fills and things like that. I'm still learning. So yeah, it's crazy. It was a great school. I recommend the school, but you're not going to learn a whole lot, you know, like, it's a very short program. And even girls that have been in it longer than me still say that they haven't learned a lot, but not from like my school. They went to other schools. I personally love my school. I thought it was great. I love the teachers. I can still text them and ask them questions, but at the end of the day, your school is just going to teach you enough to pass state boards. So a lot of it's just with experience, and I've learned a lot for sure. I've been shadowing over the summer, and you know, there's still stuff I need to learn. I'm not doing acrylic right now. I'm just doing Gel X and Builder Gel and Gel Manis. But I don't know. I might try to learn polygel or acrylic. I don't know. But I just wanted to sum up this video and just say, like, I passed. I originally was going to put the rest of that content out earlier, but I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait and put it all together. I know that it has been a minute since I posted, but I do recommend getting a separate Instagram. I love that for me personally. I love that, like, because I'm posting a lot. I'm posting my work a lot, and on Facebook I'm not, like, it's just me. You know, if you go to my profile, it's like all nails, but like, I just didn't want that from my personal Instagram, so I did make a separate Instagram. If you want to follow, it's Manis by Madyson. I like being able to go to my page and see all my work. I thought about making a separate TikTok, but I don't really know if I want to like really commit. And I've already been posting a lot on TikTok, so if you want to follow me there, like, I've posted like nail hauls, and like when I was going to school my first couple weeks, I was like updating you guys every day of how it was going. So if you guys want to follow me there, I would recommend, especially if you are doing nails. But I just don't know if I want to make a separate Instagram. Let me know if you guys have. But anyways, I don't want to keep rambling because I feel like it's just pretty self-explanatory. If you have questions, I can answer them below. But like, my content's not going to become like nail content, but it was just a part of my life that, you know, something that I did. Like, I'm already like, okay, what do I do now? You know, like, I've thought about like doing makeup and things like that, but just right now I just focusing on nails, and I just want to share with you guys because I know that there's probably people out there that are wondering, and I know for me, I could not find like any videos on nail stuff really on YouTube. Like, there's some, but like TikTok's where it's at usually, but I have not found any like someone like experiences of people or anything like that. So I just thought it'd be cute to share my journey. But if you guys want to know more, you can follow me on my other social medias and I can answer any questions you have. But I will let you guys go. I am so excited to share this with you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
So far, so good. Felt the rain, I should find shelter, pull up my umbrella. But today I'm feeling stellar. Wanna feel the weather, sunny rays or stormy pressure. Don't care if I get what the hard times bring me. Moving on to new things, always with my own spin. A queen deserves a true king. Living like a movie, see the way I do me. Love that inner beauty. I'm not the type to disrespect me. Get off my back cause you're not ready. See how I flow, I do this in my song. Act like a boss, I don't look like Sean. There's no sheep mentality, making my dreams a straight reality. Gradually, my fantasies become so real. Thankfully, it's meant to be. I feel so hopeful, chosen to do what I want to do.
Carpe diem, seize a day as it comes.